Hello everyone, I'm Jaideep Singh Chahel. Uh, with me, I've got what phase 2 of Dr. Himanshu's overlanding Hilux looks like. So something that I always suggest to people is that rather than going in for the entire thing in one go, we can always phase out a build and you can get a touch and feel of the vehicle, use it for a couple of trips, and then we can plan for the future. So that is exactly what we've gone in for here, and thanks to Dr. Himanshu for listening to my advice. So what we've done is the earlier vehicle, it had a stubby bumper and the winch was already there. So we'll start from the front. I'll quickly brief you through all the changes that we've made. From the registration number, you might have recognized this is the same Hilux which we did around 2 months, 3 months back. So the XL80s were earlier in the grill. They've come up here. We've added a Diode Dynamics 12-inch light bar. This is a very interesting looking light bar. It is the wide option from Diode Dynamics. This is something which is not going to give glare to the oncoming traffic, and he wanted something with a little extra light to use in the city. So we've gone in for this. With the lights, there is something very interesting that we've done. We've developed a module. This is the first time we've done it. So when using these lights on the XL80s on an open highway, and there's a lot of people who have big powerful lights, but they don't want to hassle others. So what we've done is we've made a module which links these lamps to the headlamps, and these lights will only work when the high beam is on. If you turn to the lower beam, this also goes off. So basically, when we are on the highway running high beam, if somebody comes from front, all you have to do is flick and go to the lower beam, and the auxiliary lamps go off as well. So this is something which can be very useful for thoughtful people who want to use their lights but not hassle others on the road, because when you're on the road, you cannot really go around switching off and pulling the high beam off and looking for the switch for these lights. So we've integrated all of that into a single control. We've got the Ironman Deluxe Bullbar with the integrated front bash plate. The winch was relocated to this. Other changes in the vehicle, if you can bring the camera this side. Oh yeah, hold on. We've got the snorkel. So we've gone in for a TJM wedge tail snorkel. This is one of my favorite designs. We've gone in for the Airtex variant. So the TJM Airtex, we've installed that. The vehicle already has diff breathers, and this is now basically going to make it bulletproof for all sorts of water crossings. So very important addition. But this is the way you graduate to a snorkel. This is what I always try telling. You need diff breathers before you need a snorkel. If you're going into water that high, it is definitely crossing your differentials first. So in the front, we don't have those many additions, but in the back, we've got a really cool add-on. What we'll do is, I'll come to this side and I'll show. If you can bring the camera that side. So we've got the adventure canopy. This is the JTI adventure canopy, which we have customized to our usage. So the sand tracks which were earlier lying in the vehicle now go on the canopy, and this is a full metal canopy, and we've modified it to suit our use case. So what we've done is these canopies come as simple boxes, and we've added a whole bunch of our own twist to the canopy. We've got a molly panel in the back. If you can bring the camera here, we've got a full platform. We've got a full platform here, a molly panel in the back to fasten stuff, and this is going to become his easy access storage for kitchen and other stuff. In the back, there's a bunch of cool stuff that has gone in. I'll quickly open. So very detailed addition has happened in this. We've got starting from the bottom, we've got a very tough rubber cow mat. The mat itself is roughly 30-ish kgs. So we've gone in for this. There's a molly panel on the right side. If you can just bring the camera to that side and show. There's a molly panel inside, and we fastened 2 jerry cans with ratchet straps on there. On the roof, this is my favorite part. On the roof, we have the mount for our tables. So there are 2 decathlon tables lying inside, which can be secured back and come down with a lot of ease. Next is the molly panel, quick fix clamps. We've used those for, we've used the quick fix clamps These are the quick fix clamps for the shovel. So we've used these for the shovel. The molly panel is accessible inside and outside both. So just a second, I'll open this as well. That'll give you better lighting on the inside. So yeah, so we've got the molly panel on both sides. We've got a stowaway area for the chairs. So the chairs go in down there. So we've got a big 100-ton jack. So this is a no-fail jack. So the jack is basically it is a screw type jack. So these jacks will never fail. So what we've done is we've modified this jack to accommodate for the lift in the vehicle. We've bolted a big block underneath, and this jack is something which will never fail. So he's got compartmentalized boxes and cartons which he's going to put in the back to store his recovery gear. I would really like to demonstrate how yeah. So these are the tables. So we've got two simple decathlon tables installed with 4 chairs. So that is enough for a family. And so now you can just show the contraption that holds it together. So it is just this, and the tables have full support on the inside. Other than this, there's another add-on. I'll show you that as well. So we've got a metal bumper in the back. So as you remember, the vehicle already had a tow point with 2 recovery points installed. So we've added a metal bumper. So the metal bumper also gets an Alltop hitch receiver, so a shackle hitch receiver. This is the smartest recovery point that you can use. Ball hooks, everybody knows we are not supposed to recover with them. This is the ultimate solution to use a soft shackle, to use a strap, to use a kinetic rope. It will go directly into this, and you really cannot go wrong with a hitch receiver like this one. I would also like to use this opportunity to show you some really cool stuff from Alltop. So this is an Alltop kinetic strap. So this will extend by 20%. If you can, so brake strength, and it has 22% elasticity. So it can increase in length. This works just like a kinetic rope. Will save you a lot of trouble, a lot of bent frames. This is what you should be using for recovery. Along with that, we've got these. So Dinesh has brought in this American brand called Alltop. So we've been using recovery gear from Alltop now. So this is a pair of soft shackles, really cool soft shackles, 2 of those, and they come with their own little bag. So all quality stuff going on in the vehicle. I think this vehicle now is ready for adventure, and the best part is all the empty space. We've left enough area for a set of drawers to go in, because that is the phase 3. As you know, we can never have something called a completed project vehicle. So I would say this is just phase 2 completed. A lot of little bits and pieces have gone on. I think I'm missing probably a few. There's another thing that I would like to show you. If you can bring the camera close, I'll open it for you. Yeah. So this is the coolest possible upgrade for your rear view mirror. This is the thigh spec mirror. The glass is only changed. We've got a convex integrated here. There's a wide angle on the corner. So these come as OEM Toyota parts. So we brought in a few, and this will give you the perfect view of your rear tire and the fender. So a lot of purposeful stuff. Another thing, yes, exactly, just how I said, it's a long list. So I want you to bring the camera just here to show that little emblem down there. So that is the ARB Frontier fuel tank. So we've got a long range fuel tank on the vehicle. Now it has a 145 liter fuel capacity. This is the latest Frontier series from ARB. The vehicle has I think now a good traveling range of roughly 1400, 1300 kilometers easily, no matter what type of driving you do. So the next phase planned for this vehicle is uh, a rooftop tent. So we'll do a rooftop tent. The rails are already there and a front roof rack. So I think the list is never ending, but that's about it for now. Thank you so much.